everyone. Welcome to Freebird Spirit YouTube channel. Thank you for coming and hanging out for a little bit. Okay, it's the day after the debates. How is it looking in each camp? Okay, Trump's camp, Biden's camp. Let's take a look at that. We've all been on the Twitter. We've all been on the social media. This overwhelmingly, and all this new information coming out again as well today. But we're not looking into that right now. We're looking into this energy. And then we'll look into other stuff on another video, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at the card view here so we can all be on the same page, right? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and this will be Trump's, this will be Biden's camp, Trump's camp, and then, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and pull throw them all down. So I'm going to be shuffling, I'm going to be tapping in, but for you guys, it's going to be all sped up with some music, which some people complained about. Can you imagine? Okay. Here and there. Love and light, right? Okay. Okay, guys, let's take a look at this. Now, I know you all see that tower there, and we're gonna check a little bit more about that. We'll draw some more cards to get further understanding, but you also see the tower there, right? Okay, so here's Trump here. We have the Hangman as his overall theme. I think he hung himself out. He hung himself out there a little too much. You know how that goes. And as you saw, and he's stuck now. Like this isn't a self-entrapment either. I mean, even though he did do some, obviously he self-entrapped himself with lots of things he said. But the overall theme for him is he's kind of hanging out there to dry. I heard when I threw it, I heard hung out to dry. Okay, so now looking at here, we have the tower. So again, we're looking at the reaction to not only just Trump's camp, okay, his camp. They felt a little bit hung out there to dry. You have the tower. It was the tower moment for them. Like just watching everything just crumble down around him every time he opens his mouth, right? You have the Ten of Swords there. So a lot of grief. Yeah, so tower, a lot of grief. Here in the middle, though, is the Empress, interesting enough. So it's like, interesting enough, that's bringing in birthing something new, very foundational, very nurturing. And so I'm curious to know what that is, what they're doing, because this is overall feeling here. You have the Hangman, the Tower, and the Ten of Swords right here. So that's kind of what's happening in the camp, but it looks like they are already thinking of something else or trying to figure out what's, bringing in something new. Interesting enough here because of this. Here in the challenge area, we have the Queen of Swords, and of course, that's the truth. That's truth coming in. That's truth. It could be a actual person there who is standing there with truth and continually that strength of truth and not backing down. not afraid. And then the outcome there is the Eight of Wands. So quick movement, a lot of action there. So we're going to come back and look at that too. Here we have Pence, and we have the Knight of Pentacles as his overall theme. Not Pence, gosh. Biden. So Biden here. And so here, his overall theme here is the Knight of Pentacles. And okay, so here's his camp. Okay, Biden and the camp. Consistently, very consistent, bringing out information and being steady about what they bring forth. But you also have the Five of Pentacles. They see that there's still a battle. There's still some struggle that needs to move forth in uniting everyone together to move forward towards victory. But they do feel victorious. They feel victorious after yesterday. Their challenge here is the Star. And then you have the Tower. The outcome is the Tower. So we're going to draw some more cards on that, because it just could mean that it's all because of all the chaos and all the stuff coming out and all the chaos that's happening, that it's supposed to happen for it to fall into place, right? It's all going to be okay because it's going to fall into place. But let's take a closer look at that. But surrounding it here, we have the Star card. And that represents the United States, right? The Star card usually does in these readings. And it also talks about a type of a balance. It also talks about a type of a balance. So the challenge is really bringing in that unity. We come back to here, bringing in that unity within the nation. So that's their challenge, and how to bring victory and do that. But they do overall feel victorious. But we're going to pull some cards on this guy and this one, okay? Okay, so first this one. Some clarity on, I'll go ahead and use these. Clarity on okay. Well, let's take a look at this together. Okay, up here, I wanted to get some clarification about the Eight of Wands there. And, you know, it also could be talking, because the Queen of Swords, okay, because of the Empress and the Queen of Swords here, there may be a change of plans. There may be a change of plans coming in too with this Eight of Wands as well. But adding the Ten of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Wow. Okay, so we got a lot of fire going on here, right? But yeah, so they're readjusting and making a change of plans, I see here, because of all this information coming out daily. So I feel like they are working on a change of plans with the Empress here. Okay, so now we're going to look at the Tower here. First, I wanted to take a recap on this. We remember, the victory here, and they know the challenge they face in the uniting people, but they really feel like there's a victory there. And then the Star of Hope coming in here in the challenge area. It's like it's talking about you know, it could be the United States, how, you know, their challenge is really bringing that in that united front there with this, with the nation. But also it's kind of like understanding the pause in between now. After this, it's like the calm after the storm, or the calm before the storm, or, you know, something like that as well. They're trying to stay optimistic. And so in the challenge area, they're having a hard time staying in that optimistic state because it's so chaotic, right? So that's the challenge. I just wanted to readdress some of the areas, some of the directions this could go in this reading. Okay, so here we have the Tower, and we wanted to have a better understanding about that, this upheaval, or this unexpected thing, or breakdown. Okay, so I drew some cards, and we have to clarify what's going on here. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Knight of Pentacles. So we have Pentacles, money, money, money. And so it's talking about, you know, staying in that calmness. You know, maybe they're talking to him about, you know, next time you go out or debate, it's important that you pretty much just remain in that. When Trump's being chaotic and trying to create chaos in a debate, it's important that you bring in that really strong front of patient, steady progress, so to speak, and you know, stay down to earth, be that bringing in that nurturing, you know, that motherly, that feminine feel to it, of compassion and generosity and understanding. You need these two things to keep that unity going, and not to fall into that chaos. So that was the cards that they brought in to clarify this Tower. Okay, so I know this is going a little long, but I still want to have some more information. So we're going to throw some more up here and then some more down here. Layer it a little bit. You know, with that Ten of Swords, it's like this also is showing defeat. So to them, they feel like it was a defeat. They feel defeated. I mean, I guess I could just leave it at that. You guys, y'all have the gist. I think I'm going to use, actually, I think I'm going to leave it at that. I think it's pretty clear, and I'm just going to leave it at that. I knew I was going to draw some more cards, but I was just, as I was shuffling, I was still, no, leave it, leave it, leave it. So I'm going to listen to my guides and leave it there. So, okay, that's what it looks like. So until next time, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you then. Blessings.